Hello, everybody. Welcome to Let's Play Sonic Lost World for the Wii U. Holcomat, what do you know about Sonic Lost World?
Absolutely nothing. Every time you mentioned it, for some reason I was thinking of the Knight one, the Sonic, the one where he's a knight and he has a sword or something. That's what I
Son
thought you were talking about.
Sonic and the Black Knight,
Yes.
a name that sounds so similar to Sonic Lost World.
I don't know why I was thinking that, but that for some reason that's what I thought you were talking about. And then as time went on, I was like, does he mean Sonic Boom? I didn't know this game existed. This is my first time seeing it ever.
Well, I really like this game.
Really?
At first, I was kind of guarded in my praise for this game. That it was a good but not great. It had a lot of problems. That the story was bad. But you know what? After playing it through for this, I mean I obviously haven't finished it, but I like it a lot more than my first playthrough. So this might be a game that I consider great.
Okay. I know. I went out of my way to not look up anything after realizing, wait, I know nothing about this. So I'm excited.
I think the cutscenes are like actually really awesome because they're just like so cheesy and cartoonish and stupid. Like they made this game really stupid. And not in the overblown, overly dramatic way Sonic 06 is, where everyone's hanging out with real humans and falling in love with princesses and stuff like that. But it's ridiculous, and I kind of love it. And the game plays really well. And it looks great. I mean, it's a really pretty game that looks the way you'd expect a Sonic game to look in 3D.
Whoa. What is this?
This is Sonic Lost World. That's the homing attack, there's a jump button, and there's a very controversial button. It's called the run button.
How controversial is it?
I mean, people are like, why would Sonic have a run button? He should just run automatically.
This looks weird.
Yeah, it does look a little weird, but
It-
I
I-
like how it looks.
How have I never seen this before? I've
I don't know.
I This is just much different than I expected.
A lot of people, when they first saw it, said it looked like a ripoff of Mario Galaxy, which I think people said about colors too. And it doesn't really play like a ripoff of Mario Galaxy, except for the fact that you can kind of run upside down and underneath objects and things like that.
The first thing I thought of was actually Super Paper Mario. Not just because you can, I guess, I don't know, something about the actual world made me think of it.
This game is nothing like Super Paper
Yeah,
Mario.
um,
Except that I really like Super Paper Mario 2, and a lot of people don't like Super Paper Mario.
I never finished it. What I played was pretty good.
So, just to explain to everyone, I'm going to be collecting all of the red star rings, or red, yeah, I think they're red star rings, and I'm going to try and get as close to 100% as I can. I won't be getting every single red star ring in this run. There's a couple that I'm going to just kind of leave because you have to go out of your way for them. So, just to make things more enjoyable, I'll pick them up in bonus videos.
What the hell was that bell?
The bell, you like chase after it. If you hit it a bunch of times, it gives you a red ring.
Oh, okay.
So, one thing about this game, it has a ton of mechanics. Like, just a million mechanics, and it doesn't explain them all. And in the very least, it doesn't explain them all well. So you need to collect the flickies to advance in the game. Like there, you will come up against like flicky barriers, and if you don't collect enough, you won't be able to go to a new level. You can run up walls, and you can run up walls really quickly, and run along walls really quickly, and wall jump while doing that. And well, the game doesn't really explain that. You have multiple attacks. You do the normal homing attack, but you can also do a kick, and the kick is actually really useful because it can kick enemies into other enemies and kill multiple enemies. And let's see. I mean, there's the run, the spin dash, and I just ran off of that like an idiot. The spin dash I will be using a lot in this game after basically never using it in Sonic 06. There's just like a lot of things in this game. It kind of reminds me of how some people describe Platinum games, where there's lots of mechanics, and they don't tell you or like properly explain them, but once you know them, the game becomes like really fluid and fun.
Sonic bouncing on a cloud?
Yeah, Sonic is bouncing on a cloud.
Okay.
I don't really know why. I don't know what exactly the point of this is other than to get extra lives, but they decided that this was a cool mechanic that they were going to put into a bunch of levels.
You have over 200 rings already.
Yeah.
Seems odd.
Hey, we're getting those extra lives.
Are you going to need them?
Given the way we will earn lives in this game, not really.
Okay. What's going on here?
Sonic's showing off.
Wow.
He's showing off. This game also loves skydiving. I don't really understand anything that's going on in the game, but it's all like kind of flashy and fun, so I enjoy it. Don't really need to understand it. Oh, and wisps are back.
From colors?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to always use them though because, well, we
need them.
Not so much that, but
Oh, you lost all your rings.
yes, I lost all my rings and stuff. Especially to lose them in such a bad way.
Yeah.
But sometimes using the wisps will make you miss the red rings, so we don't always use them. And we're done with the first level.
That was a pretty good start.
Yeah,
I liked it.
that's just a fun level, and that's when you play the demo. That's it. That's all you get for the demo, but it's pretty fun. So screw it.
I noticed it didn't give you a ranking.
Yeah, it doesn't insult us that way. It does give us points though.
Sonic and Tails will get your buddies back. Sonic, did you get those animals back from Eggman?
Amy annoys me less in this game too.
Do we finally get a stealth mission?
No,
Aw.
I don't think so. We get a snowball level. Look at those animals.
Yeah, they're cool.
But, yeah, I mean the story is basically like save animals, and Eggman is a bad guy, and we're gonna see some more stuff coming up. But
When did this game come out?
last year,
Oh, so it's very recent. It was after Generations, I guess.
yeah,
Huh. Did you just get extra life?
got an extra life.
Huh.
You can kind of freely roam around the map, although you proceed pretty linearly, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it does mean we can play these mini games. This game loves, I guess, a touchscreen version of Arkanoid or Breakout or whatever you want to call this.
I was thinking Breakout. You lost!
Well, yeah.
I lost
mean-
track of Sonic immediately, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Like, as flickies pop out of the balloons, it's very easy to confuse Sonic for one of the things that's falling out.
Yeah.
So. And you don't really lose. I mean, you still, unless you manage to collect nothing in the lives you get, you're going to at least get some flickies, which means you can advance in the game.
Huh.
But yeah, they added in a ton of these bonus games, and they're not like unfun. They're not the most fun thing in the world, but I guess they figured, well, we've got this Wii U touchscreen, we better use it, and so this is how they're using it. It's also involved in the wisps, so whatever.
You got a lot of flickies.
Yeah, we got a lot. So,
Congratulations.
and this is one of those things that makes me think some people who played this game really didn't pay much attention because they had to grind flickies, and a lot of people complained about the grind of this game. And if you're just playing the bonus games or just playing the levels, you really shouldn't have to grind too much.
Wait, there's grinding in this game?
Yeah, I just told you, you have to collect flickies to open levels up.
Huh.
But
I was like, what? Huh. What the hell's that?
this is the devil. He is teamed up with the Eggman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is one of the Deadly Six.
And with your help, I'll not only rule
Sega decided they needed new enemies, so the Deadly Six.
Is that like the Koopa Kids or whatever?
Uh, I mean, they're not Eggman's relatives. They're weird stereotype characters.
Just remind me of Space Jam.
Yeah, kind of. I kind of like them, even though like they're all like really obnoxious stereotypes.
There's a really fat one in the back also.
Yep. Remember what I was saying about Sega and fat people?
Oh man, he's gonna be super dumb, isn't he?
And he loves to eat.
Oh, hey, 2D.
Yeah.
Alright. I gotta say, it's looking nice so far.
Those enemies are one of the bigger pains in the game, though.
Spikes.
Yeah. Just missed.
It's alright.
Some of the enemies, like those spiky enemies, they're hard to figure out when it's safe to attack them. And we're gonna get into this with the first boss battle too. It can be a little tough to figure out when you're supposed to attack the boss and when you can really attack these guys without getting hit, because their little spikes take so long to drop. But again, you know, I think it's kind of a minor complaint. There's the kick attack.
What in the hell did you just kick, though?
Robo Beetle.
Looked too big.
And that's your question?
What the hell's going on?
This is the asteroid wisp, the indigo wisp.
Oh, okay.
He is like a black hole, and he can suck things in. I have no idea why, but it's kind of cool. Unfortunately, it drops you off after the final 2 red coin rings, or whatever the hell you want to call them in the game. Okay. So we have to go back.
That moon.
It's not a moon.
In the background.
It's not a moon.
What is it?
It's not a moon.
It's totally a moon.
It's not a moon.
It's made of cheese.
No, it isn't. You'll see what it is in a bit.
Okay. You missed somehow.
It's definitely not a moon. That's one thing I can assure you of.
It looks a lot lower this time.
Yeah, well, you'll see what it is in a second. That kick attack is really cool. Really useful, cool. I love most of the new mechanics in this game.
Oh, it's a boss.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, though. It's like a mechanical head.
Is it really mechanical?
I mean, it has to be.
I thought it was just another alien dude.
No, I mean, like it looks. I mean, maybe, but it looks like it's got like a power source in the side of it.
Huh. Oh man, you're almost dead. You're okay. You got a ring.
We're okay. See, he's just kind of standing there, but you can't attack him. You have to wait till you know, you can actually target him. And also, the longer you stay homed on something, the harder you hit. So there's like 3 levels of damage with your homing attack. Something else the game doesn't really explain too well. But that makes bosses much easier.
Another good level, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was quick. The only flaw with it is that one of the red coins kind of drops you off after the last 2, but even then, it's pretty easy to go back for them.
All
and
right.
Hey, another one of these.
Another circus.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you like the circus as a kid?
I think I've gone to the circus like 2-3 times.
Check it out, it's Tails. Yeah.
It is Tails. I didn't even notice him.
Yeah, he's easy to miss.
He's there to make things much harder.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you lost Sonic already? Oh my god, what just happened?
We hit the special thing and we win.
Oh, you should have just collected them all instead of kept bouncing.
I didn't know like if you were supposed to, because I had actually never done that before. I hadn't really needed to get the circuses before. I just kind of played the game and done like a couple circuses. So I was kind of like, how do I play these? Okay. But I mean, the game is like fast. I mean, everything's really quick, and the levels don't overstay their welcome. It's a much different experience than Sonic 06.
A lot of variety, also. This looks a lot different than the last two levels.
Yeah,
Oh, look at it now. It looks similar to the first, but
it's still pretty different. The game has a few different like ideas for levels, but I mean, even then, that it gives you like, you know, I'd say a good 4 different level types, and each type has lots of variants. So I mean, it feels very fresh. There's, you know, levels that feel a little bit more in terms of exploration, that are kind of, some of that are just straightforward. They love these tube and half pipe levels, and then there's 2D levels. And some levels that combine gameplay, so it's all cool.
yeah. That thing have rings in it?
Yeah,
Break them.
yes. You can break it with a well-timed homing attack, or with the spin dash.
Whoa.
The spin dash is very useful in this game.
Sonic can hang on to ledges.
Yes, he can hang on, he can double jump. He's lots of mechanics. I mean, I can see why some people didn't like this game, because there are a ton of mechanics, and if you don't read instruction manuals and you don't really think about what might work for each setting, it's kind of hard to figure out. But overall, it's fun.
I would have collected all those rings.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just lose them all at the end of the level, so
Aw, don't spoil.
I'm not spoiling. I'm just assuming.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I managed to take a hit at like the end of every single level, and we're not even at the end yet.
You have a wisp that you're not
Yes, I
using.
do have a wisp. There's kind of no point to use it right now. I mean, I could have used it in the tunnels, but we can kind of move fast through the tunnels, so I think it's actually slower to switch to the wisp. And
Is that our... Oh, you survived!
because of our fancy double jump and hang on.
That's really nice.
Yeah. So we're coming up on a fork in the road. If we go left, we can get a red ring, and if we go right, we can get a red ring, but we can't do both at the same time. So we're gonna come back, and that will be the first bonus video, which will show off the crazy fast wall running jumping mechanic, which is like completely insane and poorly explained, and doesn't always work super well.
Ooh, that thing.
Yeah, it's the bell.
What's in that bell?
Told you.
No, I mean, like, what's moving in it? It's causing it to move so far.
Sonic. He's hitting it.
He's kicking it?
I mean, he's running into it.
Looks like there's something purple inside.
Well, I don't know, but I did lose sight of it. Now I'm like, wait, where did it go? Where'd it go? Come back, Bell.
There it is. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shocked you survived.
Game's pretty forgiving.
I guess so.
Yeah. Also, when you run into those crystals, rings.
Nice.
Don't fully understand, but hey. And more flicks. But yeah, so far, 3 levels, 3 enjoyable levels, and lots of things to bounce on with Sonic.
There are a lot of flickies.
Lots of flickies. But that's good, because we're rescuing animals. We're stopping Robotnik from putting animals into robots. And this game actually helped me understand how Robotnik puts, or how he uses animals in his robots. Because I'd always kind of wondered, like, what exactly do the animals do? But they showed us the production line, so that's good.
So there's a 2-player race in this?
There's a 2-player race.
Ah, cool.
Also, Omochao, he gives you challenges.
Missions.
Yeah.
Depending on you. You gonna let him down?
Yes.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that is obvious.
We're going to the circus.
We're going back to the circus.
Whoa. I like that they're all different.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are pretty similar, but, you know,
You just
They-
ignore
they-
Tails.
yeah, screw Tails. We don't like Tails. I mean, we all agree that we hate Tails, right?
Man, I don't hate Tails.
You don't hate Tails? Come on, he's so annoying.
Go get him! Go get him! Oh, they all disappeared. Aw, that stinks.
We still got 82. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. And 51 rings.
Mm-hmm.
And a power up we can pick up.
So you can just explore all those,
The
what's...
hexes.
Yes.
Because this is the Lost Hex.
Yes.
I wonder if the game was originally Sonic Lost Hex, and they're like, who the hell is going to know what a Lost Hex is? And they're like, let's call it Lost World. Oh, here we go.
They are the Deadly Six, and they are your worst enemies.
Worst enemies.
Zaz, show this blue pest how you do things up here.
Zaz is a good name for that guy.
Yeah, I like Zaz.
Fight all day.
I think you're itching because you need a bat.
Whoa.
Sonic does not seem intimidated.
Wow.
Are you disrespecting me?
Maybe.
I'm gonna mess you up.
I feel like I shouldn't like the dialogue, but I like it.
But I have business to attend to.
It's better than the dialogue in Generations.
And it's way better than the dialogue in Sonic 06.
I know the perfect spot to take.
Kind of sad that they're keeping it as a secret what the rest of the Deadly Six are, because I really want to see the fat one being a horrible stereotype that makes me wonder what the hell Sega's problem is with basically everyone. But
I'm really
especially-
excited for that.
Yeah.
All right. More green.
And now you can kind of see the value of the spin dash, which is
Dash is awesome.
yeah. I think one of the other problems people had with the game is they didn't realize that the spin dash is really useful, and you can chain it with your run to just keep going super fast. And just how powerful the homing attack can be too.
I mean, I'm guessing Generations was the game that came out right before this in the series. So, I mean, in that game, they pretty much got rid of the spin dash for his super push a button and speed up move. So, you know, spin dash looked like it was just pretty much leaving the series.
Also,
So it's cool
sheep.
to see it back in. Sheep?
Yeah,
Were they trying to attack you or?
yeah.
Aw.
The red ones try to attack you. The white ones you can just jump on. I don't really understand the game's obsession with sheep. It's kind of weird. Maybe they're like, you know why people like The Legend of Zelda? Chickens. We can't do chickens. Let's do sheep.
Whoa.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those homing sheep.
They're aggressive.
They'll get you.
So we're in 2D.
Yes.
Just kind of swaps. Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah. And I think it swaps at good opportunities, good times. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it feels very natural, and you know, it kind of just gets you ready to play a 2D game. So I'm cool with that. And there's lots of like little hidden paths.
Nice.
Just a lot of things I like about this game. So I don't think people are gonna want to watch this LP because until we get to like fat shaming, there's not gonna be a lot of bad things to say. I mean, some of the boss fights aren't great, but I mean, do you see that many things wrong with it so far?
I don't really see anything wrong with it so far. It seems just really, really fun to play so far. I mean, who knows when we get to later levels how long I'll think that? Like, maybe it just gets really repetitive and it's like, okay, it's not that fun, but as of right now, this looks pretty refreshing.
I mean, this game does love windmills, and you know, up here there's a lot of people who hate windmills because they don't want a bunch of windmills ruining their sound on Cape Cod because they're jerks, I guess. This is one of the only complaints I can think of with the game: windmills. Caterkiller.
Caterkiller.
And I mean, check out these background graphics. I really like them.
Yeah, they look nice. Everything looks really nice.
It looks like a 3D Sonic game should, which, I mean, given how nostalgia-based this series is, a 3D Sonic game basically has to look like a 2D Sonic game, but in 3D. Also, this guy again.
Oh, Black Hole.
Yeah.
Does he bounce or something? I don't really understand the
He has to-
mechanics of Black Hole.
He has a charge up jump that I think gets more powerful the more stuff you ensnare in your gravity. I'm not
Okay.
sure though, because without ensnaring a bunch of crap, I can't get up to this red ring. But I also
Just
just
wait.
may not have gotten it at the apex of my jump. I'm not sure. Like, it's not a very well explained mechanic. Again, a lot of this game, like, the game doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't baby you.
Well, in a way, that's good. But
Yeah.
at the same time,
It's a game I can see why it frustrated people, but also more evil windmills that are gonna make it so we have to see windmills on our sound. How dare you! I don't want to have to see windmills so people can get electricity. People should just not have electricity.
trying to get to the top of it or something.
Yeah, because
Oh, you
if
want
I-
that life? Or...
I don't want that life. There is a red coin star ring
Ah.
over on the other side, and if we get high enough on the windmill and jump, the windmill will launch us around, and we just did it.
Double jump.
There we go. Got them all.
Sonic got them all.
Yeah.
All right. You just looped into a barrier there.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking there, but that's okay.
Oh, hey, it's this guy, and he's got his thing.
Yeah, he's got his alien machine robot mouth moon.
Yeah.
So you're going to admit that that is a moon?
That's not a moon.
Really? I think it's a moon. Oh, and one flaw with the game, Sonic will run up walls when you don't want him to, so that can cause problems.
That's upsetting. Where'd he go? How'd he get there?
Behind us now. It's a cartoon! Things can happen when you can't see characters on screen.
Oh, he's slick.
Yeah, he's very slick. That's his one skill.
You're going home
His
in a
skills are
bomb.
being able to dodge you in grass and not having the best hit detection in the world. So I think I successfully finished every single level without very many coins, rings,
Yeah.
stars.
Rings.
But you can see the charge up mechanic for the homing attack sometimes. I
Yeah.
don't always get the full charge, but it's not like it was really needed. He's dead, and
Well, he kind of just went away.
yeah,
You beat him up and he ran.
yeah. The boss fights are a little anticlimactic, a little. But overall, that's World 1. We're gonna play one more circus because this game loves circuses, but
I like the circus now.
Yeah.
Ooh, a cutscene.
All right, we good to go or what, Tails?
I've built a TV out of paper clips.
You did?
And reprogrammed a supercomputer using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
I know.
So look, fixing a propeller on a biplane, that's about as difficult as...
Shut up,
fixing a-
Tails.
I know. See, this is why we hate him.
Hey, I didn't need your whole life.
What do you think of their new voices?
Good to go. Would have been cool.
In this game,
Yeah.
Good to go!
Cool.
you know what? For the game, they're fine.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. They just sound fine.
Yeah, they sound childish and cartoony, and this game's kind of childish and cartoony. Except all of the complicated mechanics that aren't properly explained aren't really good for children, but whatever. You know, screw children. This game's for me, not for them, because I paid for it.
That was a worm.
Yeah, that was a worm. We're gonna see some graboids in the next level.
Oh no!
One more circus.
Maybe Sonic can learn an uppercut. Oh, it's back to the original, I think.
Yeah, it's not always super creative, but whatever. It's Arkanoid Breakout. We love Arkanoid Breakout with worse controls.
And bad visibility.
If you think this is bad, you can't even see the entire screen on the Wii U gamepad.
Oh boy.
And you kind of, since you're controlling with the gamepad, you kind of tend to look at it instead of the TV, so that's fun. But, man, we only got 100 flickies. Whatever.
That's a lot of flickies, though.
I think we're gonna be set for flickies for the next world. Are you excited for the next world?
I am. I am.
I hope everyone else is. We should be back pretty soon.
We're
because-
already done.
Yeah, we are done with the first update. I mean, that was the first world. This game is it's reasonable. It's quick. It's fun.
I like it.
I like it too.